Hello guys, this is Photoshop tutorial for beginners. I am having Adobe Photoshop CS6 extended. If you are having a lower version, then also you can use this tutorial very well. Okay, so here is my whole Photoshop. Now let's start with opening a new file. Okay, so here before opening a file, you can customize your workspace. Like you can change your width, height of your image. You can set your resolution of your image from 0 to 300 or max. Even you can increase it also. And there is also a color mode. Usually use RGB color, and the background is white. Okay, so hit OK. So here is my workspace. So now on the right left hand side we are having a tools, all the tools which we used in Photoshop. If and very useful if your whole workspace is not looking like me, then you can make it like me by going to Windows, Workspace, Essential. Okay, so let's start with I'm first I will tell you about all the tools and working. Okay, first we have a move tool for moving the selected object in the image whatever you wanted. Then we have three selections tool: rectangular, elliptical selection tool. You can go through all this type by right clicking on this. Okay, and we have other selection tool like a lasso tool, polygonal tool, and magnetic lasso tool. Magnetic lasso tool is also very useful tool used for selecting part of an image which you want, so it's very useful. Then we have a quick selection tool and magic wand tool. This is a quick selection tool is actually magic wand tool is very useful tool. By clicking by a single click you can select the part of an object you want, and by quick selection tool you can do the same. Not the same, but I will show you what it can do. Okay, then we have crop tool for cropping your image. Then we have eyedropper tool. Now this is very interesting. Eyedropper tool is used to select the color which you want to uh, colorize, which you will you use you want to use which you want to use in your workspace while brushing or by using gradient and all. So for choosing eyedropper, what I am suggesting you, just click anywhere in the workspace. Okay, then drag your mouse anywhere in the whole desktop. Even you can go out of your workspace, like click here. Don't lose your cursor from mouse and go up to a portion of the color which you want. Okay, and the color you have selected, it will be shown here on this small box. Okay, so I'm choosing a color like that. Like I'm pointing this eyedropper wherever that color is chosen here. Okay, so if you want to choose green, that you go, you have green option color now. Okay, so this is how eyedropper tool work for selecting and color. Okay, then we have spot healing tool and healing brush tool, patch tools. We will talk about it later. Then we have brush tool. Okay, so let's see what brush tool can do. So by using brush tool you can brush your image like that. So now I'm brushing with green color brush. Okay, because my color I selected is green by using that eyedropper tool. Okay, so I'm brushing with green. Now my color is changed. Let's change it again to blue. Okay, so there you go. As you can see, if you want to increase the size of your cursor, you can increase it by going to this option. Here you go, you increase your color size. Okay, if you want to decrease your hardness of your brush, you can decrease it. So what happened with while decreasing your hardness, it will blur the edges. Okay, so it looks smooth. Okay, And then you have clone tool for cloning and part of your image to other part of your image. This tool is very useful. Then we have a history brush tool for removing the image part from the history also, so it's also very useful. We will see it later also. And then we have eraser tool, which you can use to erase the image. Okay, here its size also you can set from here only, and its hardness also you can set from here. So if you are decreasing its hardness, it just goes smooth. Okay, so there you go. This is how eraser tool works. So then we have gradient tool. Okay, and along with that we have paint bucket tool. So with the paint bucket tool you can paint your whole image with this bucket like that. Okay, and then you have gradient tool. Okay, by using the gradient tool you can draw a gradient like this. There you go. Okay, so it is drawing a gradient of that color. And as you can see, the foreground color of mine is blue, so it's started with blue, then it goes blur, and then it started to accumulate the other color which is at the background. Now it is white. As you can see below, there is a rectangle which is white color, so it fills with white and goes on filling with white. If I change this background color by using this option, now I've chosen my background layer, no, not layer, background window. So I'm choosing a color for that window. I'm choosing from swatches. There you go, or just red like color. Then if now you use your gradient, then we'll see what happens. Okay, so my foreground color is here, then it get blurred, and then the whole image get filled with this color. Even you can go in any angle you want also, the gradient will do. Okay, so it's a very cool option, gradient tool. Then we have blur tool for blurring the image. Then we have duck tool and burn tool for burning a small part of image. When you want some shadows or some kind of that things, you can use this. Then we have pencil tool for drawing a work path. As you can see, I can draw work path here. Any image work path means you can draw any object you want by free tool. Okay, even we have pencil tool for drawing a specific type of image. Okay, and other tools also. Then we have text tool. By this text tool you can write any text, and as you can see I am writing a text here. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so this is how I am writing a text. If you want to decrease the size of this text, you just select it, go to this option and decrease the text size. Even you can change the style of the text from here also. We have lots of option here. Okay, and also if you want to change the color, then you selected it. Here is the option for selecting the color, and what I am selecting is this color. There you go. Okay, so this is how this tool works. Then we have path selection tool. This select a path we have chosen, like this path is deselected, this path, and this all. And then we have sorry for that. Then we have rectangular tool for drawing a rectangular object, rounding object, and all. Okay, then we have very useful tool, hand tool. But before using hand tool, I want to show you zoom it, show you this tool, which is a zoom tool for zooming an image, zoom out or zooming image. For zooming you can choose this option. There you go, you can zoom it. And while zooming, if you want to pan your image, like if you want to move your image to a part where you want to work, then you can use this pan tool for moving that on that part. Okay, then use zoom out tool, and there you go. So these are the tools available in Photoshop. not only this, but there are also shortcuts which are available in Photoshop, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, so if you want to zoom your image anytime you want, then you can do it by choosing by um, pressing Control space. As you can see, when I'm choosing Control and I'm pressing Control plus space at the same time, remember space, okay, I can't do it here, I'm doing it with my keyboard, then my tool changes, like my cursor, you can see its sign changes. Now I can zoom. If you want to zoom out, you just press one more key, that is Alt. Okay, then you can see I can zoom out. And if, like, I'm zooming in, and if you want to pan image, you can just hold space, and by holding that space you get the pan tool. These are the shortcuts which are useful in Photoshop. Okay, so let's now talk about the layers. Not layers, but these are the bars, the parts which are available here. Okay, the bars are colors, swatches for choosing the colors. Okay, then we have adjustment layer, style layer. Okay, you can also add many other layers, bars also here. Here are many bars which are available with us, like there, path, info. Okay, like this, these layers are available. I can put this layer here also. As you can see, I can remove it, I can place it here also, as you can see. Okay, so I have here history bar and paragraph and character bar. Okay, so paragraph and character bar. So these these are the things we used. Mostly we using this layer, channels and path, and very useful adjustment layer, and also the history bar. Okay, now what history bar shows? History bar shows all the history of commands that you have made. Like I first used gradient, then free pan, then I used archer point for creating paths. Okay, then I dragged the image. If I clicked on this, the part which I dragged, it's all goes. So I can undo unlimited times, like I can go beyond until when my image was doing nothing, as you can see. Then the gradient, in zoom out, so you can see, then I use that freeform tool to draw this. So as you can see, I can undo infinite number of times. Okay, like that. Undo and redo, both can be done with this history bar. Very useful tool. Okay, then we have layers. Layers are very useful. What are layers? Okay, so layers is basically the stack of images which you put together to form your whole image. Like there is two images, as you can see, background image and this letter, this text I have written. So my text is above my background layer, and if I bring this text below the background layer, I can't do it now because my background layer is locked. First I have to unlock it. So double click on this unlock button, it will show this option, then click on OK. So now it is not locked. Then you can bring this text down. If I'm bringing this text down, you can see it goes invisible here. Okay, because that text goes below this background image, that's why it is not showing it. If I bring it above, then it will show it. Okay, so it are the stack of images, and the stack is made by the order shown in this layer box. Okay, and if you want to create more new layers, you can do it by using this option, new layer. Okay, here you go. Yeah, I have a new layer. Also you can see the you can hide the layer, visibility of the layer. Like you can see this eye option here. So if I'm clicking on this eye option, my background images goes out, because now I'm hiding it. Now it comes back. I can do with other layers also. I can do it for more layer, two or more layers also. Now if I want to decrease the opacity of an image, like I want to decrease the opacity of this font, this text I have written. I can decrease it from here by selecting that text layer. I am decreasing the opacity of it. As you can see, it goes out. I am decreasing the opacity. I am again increasing. There you go. I can do it for my background layer also, as you can see. Okay, I have nothing done in here in layer 1. I can do many things here. So let's fill it with gradient. Okay, swap it. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see that I have done something in this layer, and if I bring it down, my previous layer goes off. Whichever layer is above, it will be shown. Okay, and now it will be gone. Now see, if I erase some part of this image, like I'm using my eraser tool and I'm erasing some part, you can see that the background image goes on showing, because these are the stack of images, so you can see the background image too. So this is how Photoshop works and layer functions works. So these are the basics of Photoshops. Okay, now, and one another thing, if there is another shortcut for using brush tool. Okay, if I'm using this brush tool, I want to increase or decrease the size of this brush tool, I can do it from here, or I can do it from my this key, square bracket key, this 2 key. If I use this square bracket key, then the size of my brush increases, and if you use this back rectangular bracket key, then the size decreases. Okay, so this is how it is done. I can do it from my keyboard also, as you can see. So it's a very short way of doing it. Good shortcut. Now at the end of this tutorial, I want to show you a very short and powerful way of changing a color of any object you want. Like if you have a shirt of pink color and you want to change the color of your shirt to any other color, like green or other color what you like, you can do it very easily in just few steps. I'm showing you that. I'm opening a photo now, like I'm opening this. I want to change the color of this car body, like now it is yellow. I want to change it from yellow to other color. Okay, so first uh, uh, unlock this background. Okay, so I am unlocking this background. Now use your adjustment layer. There is an option of use saturation. Use it. Now in this use saturation, go for, click on this master controller to any other color you want. Any other color, any color will do. So and then use this plus dropper key and to sample an image. Now I am to sample a color actually. So I am sampling a yellow color, which is the color of this car now. So I am sampling it. Now it gets sampled. That yellow color is sampled. Now you can change the hues of this color. So as you can see, by not changing any part of the image, I am just changing the color of my car very easily. It's a very useful shortcut you can use. You can also increase the saturation or lightness, reduce or increase the lightness. Okay, there you go. Now, so this is how you do it. As you can see, the hue saturation is also a layer. If I bring it down, that layer goes below and it will show nothing. Now there is another thing also. I'm just switching, I'm just deleting that layer. This is the delete option here. Now what I'm doing is, while I look, let's do it again, undo it. Now as you can see, the color of my car is changing, but the color of the straps here on the image here, you can see it's also changing from yellow to other color. But I want to give this effect to my car only. So how can I do that? So let's do it. So first I have to select it. So I am using this rectangular tool. okay, for selecting my car portion only. So I'm selected it, then use this huge tool. Okay, now as you can see with this huge tool there is an other windows open. So as you can see the white in that window, the white color which is showing here, it is the selected part which is this showing. So anything you do with this hue saturation, the selected part only get alterated. Okay, as you, now we will see. So change it from master to any other color, pick plus sample, use sample this color from any part you want. You can sample from here, any part you want. Okay, then use this hue saturation to change the color. And now you can see I'm changing this color, but the steps are not changing here. The color of the steps are not changing here. So this is the very useful thing you can use. Okay, so this is how this hue saturation works. So as you can see, this is a very useful shortcut. So I am completing my video now. So thank you guys for watching this beginner tutorial, and there are more to come. Okay, thank you for watching this video.